This video brought to you by Cyclone Hobbies, Central Ohio's #1 place for RC cars, boats, planes, trucks, everything. Just tell Kyle or Sean that Stephen Gilbert sent you, and they'll do everything in their power to take care of you. Hey YouTube, Stephen Gilbert here. Long time no see. Sorry about the absence. Been doing a lot of other things. RC cars has not been one of the things I've been doing very much. A little bit on the side with the 8-scale Truggy. But this is a gift, temporary gift from Cyclone Hobbies. As you heard in the beginning of the video, this is a Losi Tenacity-T. It's a 10th scale Truggy. Now, I love my 8th scale Truggies, but this is neat. It's 10th scale. And it's by Losi, so you know it's built on good stuff. And just reading the specs, it's completely different from the stuff Horizon Hobby was putting out 5 years ago. So, this is a floor model, so it's not really an unboxing. It's already here. So, this car, I think, looks pretty nice out the box. It looks like an 8 scale buggy. It looks like it could be a Losi 8, but it's in 10th scale. I think I'm going to be the first person to take off these body pins. Now, they pretty much designed this so you don't have to do this, but since I like to clean my cars inside and out, it doesn't matter to me. This body's coming off frequently. So, ooh, that's on there, good. So, typical body. Nice colors on that. On the box they show the blue one, which I don't know, I kind of like the white. So let's see what we got here. So this is my first time looking at this. Standard Spektrum servo. So when I started, my first car was a Glamis Uno, and it seemed like every car around that time had some combination of 3300 kV dynamite motor with either a 45 amp ESC or 70 amp ESC. This, for a 10th scale, comes with a 3800 kV plus 130 amp ESC. That is something. You know, I learned first with the Glamis Uno, never trust this number here. That's a lie. 70 amp ESC, so they said 3S, stock gearing, 70 amp ESC, that Glamis Uno could do 55. It did 45. So I learned to not trust these. But with this, and now that they have their telemetry in this, I'm kind of thinking they might be right on that, because they have just enough amps in the ESC and high enough kV motor that this might actually do 55 miles an hour plus. You know, with their DX2E active or their dashboard, you know, which goes through your cell phone, you can prove them wrong pretty quickly on whether or not this car will do 50 miles an hour. I won't be doing that here, but this is based off the 10 chassis, which I think is their short course truck. It just looks like a mini Losi 8, just a little bit different designs, a lot more plastic. I'm sure in the future someone will be making adjustable turnbuckles and stuff like that. A cheaper car like this, I don't really want too much adjustment. I want something I can bash and not have to worry about, oh, the tire's out of alignment or this and that. I just want it to be set perfectly where it's at, and that's what this is. I was reading it's a 23-tooth servo. Some people have issues with that. I don't know why. 2 to 3S LiPo, which loads from the bottom. Now like I said, I had the Glamis Uno, and you had to like push your thumb and get a coin, and it literally cost you $0.25 to open every time. This is really nice and easy. Just twist it, pop it open. It might be a little bit harder when your hands are cold. EC3. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I've been dealing with the XTs for a while, upgraded. Still standard hex and tires. I think they look very nice, the black chrome. The suspension, the shocks are all plastic, and I'm sure they're going to come out with tons of upgrades for this later. It's got a center differential like a Losi 8, so it really seems like you could tune this car into something nice. This might actually be a good platform for speed runs. Anything would be a good platform for speed runs. Just take someone crazy enough. So this has their newer Spektrum telemetry, which is under a pile. Their SRS 6000, which comes with steering, throttle, aux1, aux2, and aux3, aux4, and then disable, and then bind and battery. That's a nice receiver that they give for this. Now this is priced at Cyclone Hobbies right now for $349, you know, plus tax. I paid for something for the Glamis Uno, and that was cool for its back then. But as far as the hardware and the technology, because that's an AVC receiver as well, DSMR. So that's really nice for what you get out of it. Now I gotta figure out how to get this antenna back in. They didn't put it on a stick, and it looks like it goes through a hole where a stick would normally be. Give me a minute while I struggle with this. Okay, so another thing, let's get the body back on and look at it. Looks like it's pretty aerodynamic for what it is. I get the body back on it. I like the Losi 8 style wing on the back, that's really nice. They really don't want you to take these pins off very much, especially since the battery just goes in and out of the bottom. That's confusing. The front pins go one way, the back pins go another way. Okay, let's put that over here. Now, what do we get in the box? We get free zip ties. No, we get batteries. I'm not opening this because this is not mine. Oh, they do give you an antenna tube, and they give you what looks to be that mount to allow you to put an FPV camera in it. They also look like they give you some extra, I don't know if you can see that, kind of converter for the motor plugs. I'm not too sure. They give you a bind plug. So that seems to be another thing, and obviously just a standard DX2E active version. Another thing that they seem to be pushing with this, let me put it together. Up here on the top, put yourself in the driver's seat. Okay, so it is the FPV cage. They haven't really said where they want to mount it on that. Maybe in the future they'll put suggestions on where they want it mounted. I haven't done this yet. I kind of think this is a good idea with the right car. I have a road car, I want to do that too, but it might be really low to the ground, and I'm just going to be looking at the ground the whole time. You know, they're really pushing this heavy-duty camera, which was $100, I believe, when it first came out, and is now $49, FPV, 25 milliwatt. If you have the right receiving antenna, that can get you pretty far, in my opinion. So you can get 50 miles an hour pretty far away. That is something I'd like to get into later, but only I would like to build my own system. I would like to build something with a run cam, 600 milliwatts, because I want to go 5 miles away, Pagoda antenna and stuff like that. So what else is on here? I haven't seen their dashboard yet. Okay, what I do like about the blue is these rims. These rims look really nice, the dark blue rims. So 130 amp brushless ESC 2 to 3S with speedometer, 12 millimeter race shocks, waterproof electronics, AVC receiver. I haven't got to drive a car yet with that 3800 kV motor. I want to see what it feels like because, you know, Chelsea's Halix and my Glamis Unos were both the 3300 kV ones. So I have to return this back to the hobby shop tomorrow morning. So we're going to get some gratuitous close-up shots for you to look at. So thank you guys, like and subscribe. If you're in the Central Ohio area, please go visit Cyclone Hobbies. They're good people. They have drones, planes, cars, boats. They have things I didn't even know existed. They have Tamiya. They have Traxxas. They have everything in between. So really like those guys. They take care of me. They take all my money too. So thank you guys and have a good day.